Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new video, brand new vlog, as it is day number 91 of posting every single day, as we're posting every single day for the next 365 days. So if you are new here, please subscribe. I'm basically posting every single day for the next 365 days, mental health rants and vlogs and things like that, you know. It is a very hot day. You know, you guys are probably wondering, why are you wearing a hoodie still? It's still a little breezy. It still gets cold at night, and you know, I'm kind of used to it, you know, as well. But it is Monday. I got to work at 4:30. I'm waiting for my dad to come back from the gas station real quick, and then we'll leave. No videos will be posted until 5. So yeah, so we won't do that. But hey, I'll take in the extra hour. But hopefully it's a good day. It's slow. Had a great day with the friends. So hopefully you guys enjoyed yesterday's vlog and everything like that. You know, hopefully I could do more like that and everything like that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I said, there's a stop sign down the street from me, and I just saw this guy just maneuver around cars and run the stop sign. You know, this is why crazy drivers shouldn't have their license, and why a lot of accidents happen, you know, like that and everything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for my dad, and I'll pick up the camera when I'm on my break, and we'll figure out what today's topic is. This video is going up on the 31st, so it's the last day of May's mental health awareness and men's mental health awareness as well. So we'll be talking about that as well and everything like that. So now I'll pick up the camera when we are on break. Alrighty guys, so I have like 10 more minutes. It is 7:53 right now. Obviously I went to break early because I showed up an hour early, so I took my break a little bit hour early, so that's why it's like light outside. You're able to see and everything like that. It's a very easy day. It's very slow, like very slow. Like holy crap, days going by so slow. But like I told you guys, it was hot earlier, but the wind is starting to pick up and everything like that. So it's starting to get a little windy, a little cool down, so it feels good. You know, actually I like this type of weather. But yeah, I actually have something on my mind to talk about. I wish I was recording this yesterday with Bruno while we were driving to go pick up Dan, but I was telling him that I found the cure to depression. I found the cure to how we all should be happy. And you guys might be like, no, you didn't. Like, you didn't find the cure to your mental health or anything like that. You guys, every day I'm starting to notice that we can be happy. You know, I work with people who aren't happy. You know, when I talk to my friends or I talk to other people, you know, or anything like that, you know, you realize that people aren't happy working their 9 to 5, but also people are not happy when they're on Instagram or social media comparing each other on there. You know, like, why does that person have like a Porsche GT3 RS? You know, why does this person have a Corvette? Or like, why are they traveling to Japan or the third world countries, you know, Russia or any of that type of stuff, and I'm here working my 9 to 5, you know? And I was telling Bruno, like, if we really think about it, if you disconnect from the digital world like that, get rid of that, spend less time on social media and scrolling, and use that time to be outside connecting, finding out what makes you happy. You know, like I was telling Bruno, I have a routine on my days off. You know, I'm always grinding, but I'm always working on my mental health, no matter what, because I know I can improve it. And I know for like a year from now, I can be way better, in a better position, saying I am happy and at peace still. But one thing is that, like I was saying, was we are so connected in the digital world, or the metaverse, or whatever you want to call it, that we are not finding happiness within. People are finding happiness from getting Snapchat notifications on Instagram, or the person that they like is texting, or something like that. You're not supposed to find happiness off of this. This is not the cure to happiness. You have to find happiness outside. You know, that's why I say go on walks, watch the sunset, do the things that I do in the vlogs, and try it out. You know, do deep thinking. You know, I kind of stopped listening to rap music and other stuff like that. You know, I'll put it on when I'm with friends, or I just don't want to listen to instrumental or classical music because it helps raise the vibrations. You know, classical, instrumental, you know, not hearing like words, you're letting your thoughts flow. It's so hard to explain. You know, Bruno was telling me, like, yeah, I use instrumental music to work or send out emails, you know, and that's the true happiness. That's where you find happiness. That is the cure to your depression. That is the cure to your happiness right there. And I worded it a little bit better yesterday, which is why I said I wish I recorded it. But this is also going to, luckily I remember a little bit of the stuff I was saying, that because I wanted, like I said, you know, every time I keep talking to the camera and everything like that, I get better at talking. And now with this idea, it's just like, you can be happy. Get rid of the technology. Go be happy from within. Mother Nature. You know, I saw people a video on TikTok you know, was, you know, walk around barefoot, walk around in grass, because we're meant to do that, you know, and everything like that. And you feel like the vibrations, the high energy, you know, the different frequencies. The serotonin gives you a boost like that instantly, because you're connecting with Mother Nature. You're connecting with the universe or Earth or anything like that, however you want to say it. But with that, you're also gaining the happiness. You're getting the happiness from within, you know. You can look at the sunset and be like, wow. It does like some cure, like nothing, like no medicine or anything can ever do to, you know, drinking, smoking, or anything like that. You look at the sunset, you're just like, wow, life is not that bad. Life is really not that bad. I can be happy, and I'm in the present moment. I stop around looking like, wow, it is a great day that I get to be happy, you know. Or when I look at the moon just like, wow, like this is the cure to happiness. This is the cure. It's finding stuff from within, and all that. Don't find it from material objects or Instagram or technology, stuff like that. Find it from within yourself or with the earth, you know. And I think nowadays, like going into this generation as well, is that we're so focused on the technology with AI and everything like that, and everyone forgot how we all used to be happy, you know. We all used to be kids, happy, going outside, spending time with friends, you know. When me and my friends were hanging out, you know, we don't try to use our phone. Like I was telling Britta, we don't really use our phones. We're in the moment, living, you know, our days, you know. Like last night we were walking around a park without a car, you know. That's what we used to do. That's what makes us happy. We also were, you know, we went outside to with Logan, talking with Logan. Logan had a scooter in his truck, and I was like, no way, you have a scooter. I started riding the scooter, started doing tricks on it like I used to, because I would ride a scooter to Logan's house, to Dayan's house when I was in high school, when I wasn't able to drive, or just walk, you know, because they lived down the street. But getting that, not even thinking about the phones or anything, and just getting that feel of being happy and being in the moment, and just finding things that we did as kids. Obviously, it's nostalgia, but it's crazy how much happiness we got from it. And I think that's what a lot of people need to find. And I really think I found the cure. And not a lot of people are going to realize that, because everyone's focused on technology. Get rid of technology, get rid of the material objects, and find the happiness on going on walks, connecting with yourself, figuring out the things that will make you happy. But I'm gonna get ready to go back to work. Hopefully you guys were able to understand all that and everything I was saying. You know, like I said, try it out, go for a walk, you know, switch these small things and watch how much you can be happy, you know. Again, happiness doesn't happen overnight. You know, getting over depression doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience, but if you add these things, and over time, you will realize, like, this really, truly did help me and everything like that. But I got 3 more minutes. I'm gonna get ready to go back, and I'll pick up the camera when we are off. Guys, it is 12:32, and we are at McDonald's right now. Really just getting some food real quick before we go, because I don't really, like I said, don't really like eating Wendy's all the time and everything like that. And as soon as we get home, we'll hit the outro and everything like that. But hopefully you guys got the idea of what I mean in talking about that we have to find happiness within. Depression is just in our head, and social media and everything like that has made it even worse, especially in today's generation, and just the digital era, the metaverse, and everything like that. You know, disconnect from that, get rid of your phone, cut down the time of scrolling and everything like that, and you'll be truly tremendously happy. I'm telling you guys, like I say it in every video, I show it in every video, I'm not lying. Like, this is the cheat code, and I'm going to show it and even find more ways to improve my mental health. I'm going to wait for the food, and I'll close the outro when we get home. You guys, so I just got home right now. It is like 12:40, I believe. Got the food. I got 2 McDoubles, a small fry, and a chicken, and a blue Powerade. I need to eat. I had chicken earlier, but you know, it didn't really fill me up, so I'm trying to eat right now and then probably go to bed. But first of all, we got to edit 2 videos, the one from yesterday and today. But like I said, you guys, you know, find happiness from within. Like this, I think I really found the cure, and not a lot of people really think about that. You know, sit there and realize and sit to yourself, like, I'm not happy scrolling on Reels or TikTok or YouTube Shorts or being on my phone for like 6 hours. You know, I'm on my phone working so much. You know, like now my screen time is more so with YouTube. You know, ChatGPT now, the market, everything like that stuff. Things that make me happy, that also I want to do long term. You know, so find things that make you happy. Will cure your depression, and you'll start to realize, like, wow, if I do the things that make me happy, you know, nothing can really stop me, you know. But like I said, that's going to conclude today's video. So make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what videos you want to see, and comment down below what mental health topics I want me to go deeper in and all that type of stuff. And make sure you guys are grinding every single day, as we are grinding every single day for the next 365 days from January 2025 to January 2026. You know, you never know what your life will look like in the next 6 months or even in the next 365 days. Take that risk, make your dreams a reality. Don't listen to people's opinions. And if you're someone struggling with mental health, anxiety, any of that type of stuff, you know, you are not alone. And today is the last day of Mental Health Awareness Month, and tomorrow we start Men's Mental Health Month. It's crazy to believe, 2 good months, and we're obviously gonna talk about men's mental health, and especially mine, since I am a man, a guy who suffers with mental health. But other than that, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's video.